Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, my name's Barry. Welcome to the channel. I'm a retired electrician after 40 years and I took up quilting as a hobby. And we've been working on a John Deere sampler quilt, and this is the video number 3. Today, we are going to do 4 at a time half square triangles. You know, I told you in the last video that I only like making 2 at a time half square triangles. That was until I started making 4 at a time. Now, I have made 8 at a time before, but I think I really like this 4 at a time, so we'll see. But let's start off with a recap of where we are on this quilt. One overview that I haven't, this is as we go. I decided from this little card that I got at a quilt shop one time that a 72 by 90 is a full-size quilt. So that's what we're going to strive to do, somewhere around 72 inches wide by maybe 80 some to 90 inches long. And that'll basically be, when I do 12-inch finished blocks, that'll be basically about six blocks wide by 7 blocks deep. Doing the math, that's 42 blocks. So right now our main block is the 12 by 12, just solid John Deere fabric that I got. So we're going to need about 14 of these, and right now I have about 8 cut, so I need to cut about 6 more of these blocks. So that was our first main block. Our second block that we did was a 9 patch, which just consists of 4-inch squares, 9 of them. And, you know, you can put that any combination you want, any colors that you want. I just happen to be doing the John Deere quilt, so that's why we have the green and the yellows and the whites. And then last week we did the Friendship Star, which I added the little embroidered tractor as a little bonus. And I got to thinking, I need to get some more yellows. I can't, this just white and green is not cutting it for me. So today when I do the block, which is going to be just a variation of the Friendship Star, it's going to be, we're going to do what we call a Shoo Fly. And so there's no, if you can do this block, and that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to go what I believe is easy, and every video we step up our game a little bit. And so this Friendship Star is really no different than what we're going to do today on the Shoo Fly. It's just that you can do so much with half square triangles by rearranging them. Another block that I want to do that we can do is a bear claw, and that's just a variation of this with just a slight variation. So I'm excited. I've never done one. So this is what the Friendship Star looked like, minus the tractor. And if we just make some slight variations by moving these around, and I think I'm going to add a yellow in the middle. You know, you could come up with, this is called a Shoo Fly. So real simple. If you did the Friendship Star, this is the same thing, just organized a little bit different. But today I want to show you how I made 4 at a time half square triangles that, in my mind, let me just get number one. let me step up with all these rules. Number 1 rule is you can change your mind. That was last week. You can change your mind. Number 2 of colors. Number 2 is you can change your mind that you don't have to do half square triangles 2 at a time all the time. You can do, as we're going to do today, 4 at a time. So there's no set rules in quilting, I found out. Don't let them tell you that there's set rules. So here's what we're going to do. And we're going to do a little mix up of colors here too. Hope I didn't just lose you. I cut, matter of fact, I'm going to show you. I have cut a plethora of squares. These are 7.5 by 7.5. And I'm going to show you, you know, last week when we were doing the 2 at a time, we drew a line down cross section here. We drew a line across and we sewed on both sides of the line to get our 2 at a time. Today, we're just going to take these 2 pieces of fabric and we were going to sew a 1/4 inch line all the way around, just all the way around. We don't even need to mark on this. That's what's great about this one. And the other one was 5.5 inch squares, or you say 5 1/4 to get a really good 2 at a time. This is 7.5, so just 2 inches more larger, and you're going to get 4 at a time. No marking, no guessing. Just cut your squares at 7.5 square, and like I said, this is going to give you 4-inch finished blocks. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to go around here and sew 1/4 inch all the way around, and I will be right back. Hey, I'm back. Now, if you thought the 2 at a time was easy, watch this. What we're going to do here is, I've got a number 2 rule. Just make sure you have a clean workspace. But what we want to do is go catty corner here and go right on the corner where these meet up, where these stitches meet up. Don't go by the edge of the fabric. Go by the edge of where the stitches meet up. We're going to take our handy dandy rotary cutter and go right across without, as I just said that, without moving anything. Let's place it on this way, right on the corners of where the stitches line up. And just like that, you have 4 half square triangles. So let me press these out and we'll cut them. All right, I got these pressed. Don't they come out so nice? Just so nice. 4 at a time. Fantastic. I take my handy dandy ruler, put it on a 45 right across. Like I said, if you got a block lock, you can lock this in right there, but I can do that right here with my ruler on the 45, right on between those two. I still like to cut these 1 at a time. It's just relaxing. Get to spend time with you. What can be better, huh? Yeah. And we just do that with the others, and we are left very little waste, by the way, which is a good thing. Very little waste with the 7.5 inches, and you'll get a perfect half square triangle. I think, you know, I told you last week that the 2 at a time was my favorite. I've changed my mind. And that's the great thing about it. You can change your mind. So we're going to do that. And now try it. And I probably will try the, show you the 8 at a time. But I think I'm a fan now of the 4 at a time. It seems like it's so simple. So let's lay out. I don't know where I did all my blocks. All right, we're going to lay out the Shoo Fly, the block for today, with a surprise, another surprise. I like surprises. Do you like surprises? Good surprises, not bad surprises. I thought we needed more yellow. The last 2 blocks were sort of bland with just green. So we're going to add some more yellow. I'm thinking about this. Tell me what you think. just to spice it up. Like I said, this is exactly the same as the Friendship Star. I just reversed, put the blocks at a different angle. Now here's the surprise. We are going to add our main block fabric there. Let's put it this way. There you go. There. We're going to add that. See how that works? And I'm going to sew this row, this row, this row, and then sew these rows together like that. And let's see how this turns out, shall we? I'll be right back. All right, pardon this shirt. It gets every piece of dandruff that I've got going on with me. But here we go. This is the finished block. I like it. Tell me what you think about it. It's called the Shoo Fly, and it's basically 4 half square triangles and 5 solid blocks. Any way you want to mix or match of it. Pretty much these half square triangles point in to the block. You can do this in the same color, whatever. It's your quilt. You can do whatever. What I wanted to tell you though is about pressing. And you know, they always tell you to press to the dark side, and that's true most of the time, I guess. But I found out whenever you're doing these 4-inch squares, it's best to, like, here's what I did. On the top block, I pressed out. So both of these are pressed outwards. In the middle block, I pressed these both inwards and then again outward. And that way these nest really nice. You can count on these to nest fairly well by doing that. If I pressed always to the dark side or whatever, nothing worse than when you find out that you pressed everything to the same side. Then trying to get them to nest is a little bit hard. So there's that. On another note, let me go over here with this. You know, I was talking about goal setting. One thing, you know, I said I'm trying to dress up once a week, no matter if I want to or not, which it isn't today. Another goal that I've got is stop biting my nails. I've been doing it all my life. But I bought this Stop the Bite liquid nail polish I'm putting on my fingers. So it's got a bitter taste. So that's just a little update on my goals. Is I'm going to try my best, especially when I'm doing the button club. You don't want to see me with my nails all chewed up. So trying this, that's on my goal list. And that's what, you know, go out and set some goals. And just remember, after your health, because your health is what's most important, but before wealth is memories. So go out and make some memories today, and I will catch you on the next one. Goodbye.